2025 is here, and for the first time this year, so is the UFC, when the world's leading MMA promotion holds UFC Vegas 101 this Saturday. Headlined by a strawweight rematch between Amanda Ribas and Mackenzie Dern, this weekend's UFC card isn't the greatest, but it's the first one in nearly a month. And there are some good bets to be made, so let's have some fun. Yes, Ribas won their first fights with relative ease, and Dern has not exactly been on a killer run of late, but I just can't quit her. Dern is a deeply flawed fighter, but she has a superpower, which is exceedingly rare in the strawweight division. If you end up on the floor with Dern, it's mortal peril, and while she's not a great wrestler, she does seem to find ways to get things to the mat. The issue for Dern has always been her willingness to cause damage when she does get to the floor and her inability to wrestle effectively. She's getting better about the former, and in this fight, I believe she'll be a little improved about the latter. Dern made the case that their first fight was so one-sided because she was coming back from having a child and wasn't really in the best place for the fight, and I'll take the BJJ world champion at her word. This time around, things should be more competitive, so give me the underdog. Curtis faces Roman Kopylov in a main card middleweight bout on Saturday, and he's being decently undervalued. Kopylov is a good fighter, but he's far from a world beater, and his current run of form comes largely against middling or limited opposition. Meanwhile, Curtis is battle-tested against some of the best fighters in the middleweight division, and though he hasn't won them all, he always gives a good accounting of himself. Many people even believe he should have gotten the decision over Brendan Allen in their rematch last April, and had he, this line might be different.